But people have also emphasized to me that Double Zeta is more of a comedic series. To which I guess my reply would be, no crap, Sherlock. I'm loving a lot of it. It's just those occasional moments where I go, huh. I guess this would be funny in Japan.
I guess
but
so.
not necessarily to me. So overall, I'm still liking it, but I'm not that far in. I'm about 18 episodes into the series of 47. And then, of course, I have to look forward to trying to track down... Because the next thing is Char's Counterattack, and... Oh, man, I don't even think it's online anywhere. You can get a DVD, but it's for, like, $70. And we're talking, like, a used DVD for $70.
Oh, I can imagine.
So... But people also wanted to let me know that there is a new Gundam series out. So there was Iron-Blooded Orphans, which I talked about before. There's also a new one, which is basically Gundam Unicorn the series.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be confusing to you. Unicorn was just an OVA that they
Right.
made. Now they're actually doing a series. I think it's based like a year or two after the OVA. But yes, that's the new series.
What is
Gundam UC 0096. My thoughts on it are, I haven't seen Unicorn, and therefore I don't have any thoughts on the matter. I'm a little disappointed that we still haven't gotten any Build Fighters stuff, but from what I've been told, a movie is in the works for both Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try, or it's one movie that will resolve all of it.
Oh, interesting.
So, I'm not sure, because there's different accounts of what the guy actually said. There's one that says that there were going to be two separate movies, one for Build Fighters, one for Build Fighters Try, to resolve their stuff, or there's going to be one that just resolves both.
Right.
Either way, I'm fine with it. Really, what I want to see happen is I want to see the two protagonists of both series meet, which is what Try should have done at the end and never did. Because I wanted Seiori to meet Sekai, and it never happened. So that's really what I wanted. But yeah, thank you for letting me know yet another series that I can't comment on because I'm doing this from the beginning. And also the people that wanted to gently remind me that there are DVDs now up and available for Right Stuff. I'm just going to point this out to you. Alex is doing this for you.
The monsters below here are strong. Be careful.
And the other thing to consider, people, is a lot of that stuff is not even coming out until June or July. So, I'm still kind of screwed. And I don't even know if I want to pay the money for it. Because, like, who's to say I'll all of a sudden just say I don't like Double Zeta? Well, I don't want to buy the Blu-rays then, now do I? So, there you go. That's Adam's anime update, or Drak's anime update. And, like, I'm trying to think, is there any other stuff I need to add in there? No liminality?
Not liminality.
Actually, no, there is. So, people are going to be interested in this. Because one of the traditions is that I actually do take on a Dot Hack series, even though one of the games we didn't.
Yeah.
And this time around, I'm going to be taking on Dot Hack Quantum. The one that I've made fun of in previous videos because everybody's female.
Yeah. Got female Balmon, female Kite, and, well, female Black Rose. That's redundant, because she's always female.
Actually, you want to know what would have made that ironic? Is if it was male Black Rose.
Yeah, that really would have been.
Oh, I'm sorry. Elemental Hit! There you go, your first one. Elemental Hit, baby.
Of course it's one of these stupid-ass things that will just spam spells. It's annoying.
I will tell you one thing that I was strongly considering buying when I was in the store the other day. So, as a Christmas present, Alex...
Yeah.
Let's just be 100% honest here. Alex didn't, when he borrowed Trigun... I'm trying to remember, did you do a review of Trigun?
No, I didn't.
Okay. When you borrowed my Trigun DVDs, you hated them, basically.
Yeah.
And so, your Christmas present to me was basically to get legit Trigun DVDs.
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that I guess there's full-on collections of a lot of these series, and I just so happened to come across a Cowboy Bebop one that I was really tempted to buy.
Oh, yeah.
That was like $15. I didn't do it just because, well, I could probably wait until it hit $10. and be okay with it. I still have DVDs. The one that actually caught me off guard, though, was that there's now a collection for the Witch Hunter Robin series, which everybody likes to tell me was woefully unsuccessful here. Then why is it getting a reprint?
I would be surprised if it was
I
unsuccessful.
still recommend it to you because I think it's very much an X-Files, Japanese X-Files.
I saw an episode of it once. I never got back to it, but I would like to probably get back to it. If it's coming back in print, I'll pick it up.
I mean, I have the series, but it's on the DVDs that you don't like.
It's more bootleg DVDs.
Yes, they probably are. I got them on Amazon, so I can't attest to that, but
If it's generally if it's region free, it's probably a bootleg.
yeah. So at that point, I mean, I still use them, but I got them on Amazon, so if you have a problem with me on that one, Amazon was allowing it.
Yeah.
What was the other one? What was the other Gundam notification they wanted to keep me in on? It was 0096 and the Vita game that was coming out. Yay! I have a reason to use my Vita. That's really all I have to say on the matter. I have a reason to use my Vita. Because don't get me wrong, I have games for the Vita, but most of the stuff that I can get for like PS4 or Vita, I get for PS4.
Right.
That was actually another question I got was. Are you going to get item sets now on Vita or PS4? PS4, obviously.
I really wish I'd kept my old weapon. I was going to keep it as a backup, but I guess I must have gotten rid of it because
Sold the combat process.
I didn't want to. It's because of freaking item cap bullshit. I could really use a dark spell right now. I don't think I have any. Summon the water.
Don't they teach you spells when you have them on for so long?
Yeah, but I don't have any darkness spells. I don't have any darkness moves, anyway. And I don't have any spells. So.
Well, didn't one of them have, like, Twin Darkness or something?
Yeah, those were my old weapons, not...
Elemental Yud! I can just see a brand new person coming in here and hearing the Monster Man Randy Savage going, what on earth have I walked into? Oh, and here's actually another one that got brought up. So I get, like, for the podcast, I get questions for everybody, including the Shadow Blazer, even though it should be kind of balanced out, but for the podcast I get a lot, just because that's how people know Alex, is for that. And by the way, happy 200 subs to Alex. Send your thank yous and all that to him. And do you have an event planned at this point? Because you got a strike, so...
All right. I've had something in mind for a little bit while. Not much I can...
I said it was great for leveling up, but there is another objective.
Oh, gee, I'm not surprised by this.
Another objective?
No. Don't mind me.
Huh?
Yeah, I've had a something in mind for a little while. The video I was gonna do. It's hard to say. I'm sure I'll get to it. Whether it'll be sooner or belated, I have to think about that because I still have like a couple other reviews on the back burner right now that I've been trying to get working on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure like at some point if you'd hit 195, you could have actually said, I could start planning this out and working on it and then release at 200 subs. But frankly, that took a while. So, and Alex has a 9-to-5 job, people. It's not like he can be Cat Icarus and immediately plan for the whatever subscribing. He's gotta take care of the 9-to-5 first.
Yeah.
But one of the questions that got asked to me was, why aren't you telling more baby stories? There isn't a whole lot to tell people. If there was a really good baby story, I would have told it by now.
Yeah.
I mean, I told the one about Final Fantasy V, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, where that accident happened. I can tell you how the baby trolls Andrea.
Oh, really?
So right now, Andrea's playing Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap on Wii U.
Right.
So she's been playing through that, and occasionally, since on the days off that Andrea gets, the baby wants to spend time with her.
Right.
And so occasionally and baby definition is she wants to be held by her all day.
Right.
As in, Andrea gets to do nothing. but hold her all day. Until my baby girl gets annoyed by it. So that is usually when she puts her in the little harness, the baby harness that a lot of parents have.
Right.
And then she plays Minish Cap. The
Right.
problem is that the Wii U gamepad has a touchscreen.
Mm-hmm.
And baby girl likes to do this to it.
Oh, cute.
And so that's why I say it's trolling, because I guess when you touch the screen, it sends you to the Wii U menu to get out of the virtual console.
Right.
So, like, she could be in the middle of a boss or whatever, and it's like,
Oh.
I didn't do that. And she's like, and here's the thing, she's not grinning at it, she's like, what's going on here? You know? So,
Right.
there's that moment where she trolls Andrea. Poor Andrea.
Poor.
Everybody feel bad for Andrea. Don't feel bad for Andrea. Andrea's enjoying it.
God damn it. I hate these stupid monsters that float around
I
and
guess
spam
the other
spells.
thing I could tell is like the
You don't want to use
So-
baby green too much.
you've kind of seen this at that point because she spent a lot of time over there too with her grandparents.
Yeah.
She's starting to experiment with her face a little bit, trying to do facial things.
Yeah.
Except now she's like figured out the perfect way to do a reaction face.
Right.
So this weekend, like every time I would get her up for her first bottle of her breakfast,
Right.
she did what I'm affectionately calling Popeye face,
Aw, cute.
where she looks up from the crib and she's like, "You decide to show up now?"
That's
It's like, everybody's a critic. But yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of baby stories to tell at this point. She's not at a point where she's doing a lot of cute stuff aside from rolling around.
at the speed of sound.
What was that?
At the speed of sound.
At the speed of sound. She's got places to go. Gotta follow her rainbow.
That's right.
Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot. She's still very stationary, people. I
Yeah.
can tell you, like, whenever we try to make her do things to, like, prep her to crawl, she hates it.
Yeah.
She actually finds pleasure in doing the opposite. So, like, we'll have her sit up for a little bit, and she will intentionally rig it so she falls,
Mhm.
and then grin.
Aw.
My little baby, the troll. So, no, there really isn't a whole lot. When there are stories, I'll tell them. That's a guarantee. Yeah. Oh no, there's Lovecraftian writing on the wall.
I don't think that's writing. It's just pictures.
It looks like eldritch horror stuff.
It's like something out of H.P. Lovecraft. Only gay. Sorry,
Only
Yu-Gi-Oh!
what?
Only gay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged.
I'm gonna call out to Brinton Volley and see whether or not he has a problem with that. Oh, I actually did have a person, a Nostalrius person, think I was a troll because he's like, "Do you derive pleasure from the suffering of others?" This was literally a question.
That's not trolling. That's sadism.
Well, no. No, I'm not going into detail on that whole mess, but no, I don't. A lot of people think I
Damn it.
like pissing people off. I really don't. But I will state my opinion on the matter because I have a right to do so.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time I've expressed my opinion.
Stop killing my Wave Master!
You can't do that. Your Blade Master's made of paper. Again, glass cannon. Although in this case, Elk is more healer, isn't he?
Yeah.
So at that point, he's not really a glass cannon. He's just a glass healer. He's just glass.
He's just glass.
They call me Mr. Glass.
They call me Mr. Glass.
No, guys, I don't have a Samuel L. Jackson impression. Aside from the ones that everybody else does.
I thought you were going for Sidney Poitier, but
No, I was going for Unbreakable.
oh.
They call me Mr. Glass. Okay, for a second. I thought our recording had cut out. No, it isn't. Oh, okay, good. My heart can start up again.
Ah, it's another one of these.
Yeah, it's been kind of interesting. I've been getting a lot of This is why I've actually decided to amend. So I don't think have I talked about this here? The plans for the summer. Have I talked about that? We've talked about ours.
Yeah.
But
Ouch.
ouch! You got hit by a meteor. So the plans for my channel in particular, I can't speak for Alex's, except for he's got reviews coming.
Yeah.
The plans for mine are we're gonna do a kind of getting to know your panelists on Geek News, and so at that point we will be doing I'll be doing actual Let's Plays with individual panelists. We got interesting plans for Alex because Alex will be involved with a couple of them, but at the end of it also I'm going to do a Q&A because we do get individual questions for you guys, and they're always hard to bring to the podcast because by the time we get to the question, there's no time left.
Right.
And so nobody can actually ask this. But the best part is that we do get dumb questions, and I really do actually want to ask them to the panelists. Like, for example, one of the questions that we actually got was, we were apparently in one episode talking about Hot Pockets a lot, and so they wanted to know what Alex's favorite Hot Pocket was.
Ham and cheese.
Nope, not pepperoni pizza?
No.
Oh, okay.
I tried... No, it's like, I've tried some of the others, but I can't do them. I don't know why. It's just... The taste doesn't mesh with me, so I just like the ham and cheese ones. Actually, I don't even like regular Hot Pockets, because they taste a little too salty for my liking. I go for the Lane Pockets.
Oh, yeah, it's just... Yeah, but then we get dumb questions like that people actually want to know the answer from Shadow Warriors, so... We'll be doing that for Alex, and all of this will be on my channel. It won't be on Dragon Shadow people. So you guys can tune into that. The other thing also is, in light of the... And this is the first time I've announced it, so you guys are lucky you get the first announcement. Because it's May right now. Is in honor of... So, in light of the Nostalrius crap that has happened over the last couple of weeks, and yes, my opinion hasn't changed, people. Sorry. There's tons of factors to this whole thing. It's a giant mess. But the bottom line is, what I've said, I stick with. In light of that, though, I decided, well, I'm not usually Mr. Negative on the channel, and Alex can kind of attest to this. I do get negative.
Yeah.
But I'm not that most of the time. So I've actually decided that in honor of the fact that we also have a release date for Legion, I'm going to be doing some WoW-related content on the channel. And that can be like top 10s. I actually have opened up the idea to other concepts, but we're going to do some WoW stuff before Legion hits. Because I'm obviously going to be doing a review for Legion. And just for the Nostalrius boys, I'm actually tempted to do it in the form of Chester A. Bum. If you know who Chester A. Bum is, you get a gold star. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Except, actually...
Are you kidding me?
So I actually was worried that Doug would sue me for that, like if I did a Chester A. Bum thing. So I'm like, but he's not. He's Fester B. Bum.
Fester B. Bum?
Fester B. a Bum. So you can't sue me there. It's not Chester. And it's not Linkara's one. And Spoonie's one. Is there?
I don't know. I just know Chester A. Bum.
I'm trying to think, does the Nostalgia Chick have a bum?
No, she's not even the Nostalgia Chick anymore.
Phaelus has it. No, yeah, Nostalgia Chick goes by, Lindsay... I can't remember her last name.
Lindsay, I think it's Loveridge. Loveridge.
Yeah, but she goes by her actual name now.
Yeah, I think that's her name.
Instead of the Nostalgia Chick.
Yeah. Lindsay Loveridge, I believe her name is.
I don't know.
I don't know.
In fact, one of the things that makes me kind of laugh, too, is, like, Brad Jones doesn't even really go by the Cinema Snob anymore, unless it's the Cinema Snob. Now he just goes by Brad.
Yeah.
I think Phaelus has a bum.
I don't know if he doesn't have bums.
Filmbrain has a bum. I know that.
He does?
Yeah. Because he was part of, like, a spoof thing that happened with one of them. I think it was Spoonie's bum.
Yeah. Phaelus likes to either do, like, he'll do Sub-Zero, he'll do Michael Myers, he'll do Freddy, he'll do Jason. He usually likes to do icons.
And you make a very strong argument that I ought to watch Phaelus. I've watched Phaelus here and there. I just don't find him as compelling. as them. But there are a couple of reviews he's done recently I'm interested in.
Yeah, watch Valus. He's fun. I like him.
No, I'll tell you the one other person that I haven't seen a whole lot on Channel Awesome is Owen Citizen. I actually wondered if he had stopped doing videos altogether.
I don't know him. What was his content?
Brows held high.
Oh.
So that kind of thing. He was like the snobby guy that they would call in.
Yeah, him.
You know, the not cinema snob.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of videos that you would know him from, but a lot of the stuff that he's done as crossovers, you wouldn't know. I don't even think he was in the movies.
Yeah, I haven't even watched any of the movies.
Because he's only done one thing with Yezo Otaku. He's done one with Bennett the Sage. He may have done like a couple of Linkara previously on segments, but that's about it. Oh, and another one that I haven't seen anything from, Mars Girl.
Yeah, I think Mars has retired.
She's officially retired.
I believe
she
so.
did the Atop the Fourth Wall movie.
Alright.
That was awesome. Because she was in that along with Brad and... Who's the other one that they brought in? Lupa. Because Lupa's in it too.
Let's see, what do we got?
That's the sad part with Channel Awesome. I'm not saying Channel Awesome is falling apart, but...
Just a lot of their creators are moving on.
Yeah, a lot of those creators are either moving on past this part of their lives or they're just doing other things. I've even heard talk that like Spoonie's strongly considering not doing online content anymore, but I don't believe that because he always finds something to do. I just really think Spoonie has done what he's going to do with like the movie reviews, and he's more interested in doing like the Counter Monkey stuff and doing the D&D stories.
That marine spear, will you give it to me?
No.
Fine, but it's unusual that you would want a weapon that you can't equip.
Thank you. Let's return to B1.
Why do you want it if you can't equip it?
I don't know. Oh yeah, he's giving it to her.
Yes?
Aww.
12 years old.
It's a trap!
It's a trap!
Oh, we've met here before, haven't we?
Marine spear, do you want to trade?
You have marine spear?
Trade with Moonhelm.
Wow, thanks! You remembered that I wanted marine spear.
Well, I just got it by chance, so...
Thank you!
No problem.
Well, I'm gonna go save. Later!
Oh, he has a crush!
Aw. Moonstone.
I see. That's what you meant by another objective.
That should be a winking emote.
Don't tell anyone.
I'm supposed to be dark and brooding. You now have Prepare to Die and Item Cap! No, you're supposed to do it.
Item cap rage!
There you go.
There we
It's
go.
not hack, it's your deal.
Yeah.
And what is Prepare to Die?
We'll find out.
Aside from a really great line from Inigo Montoya. Kill my father.
Prepared to die.
I keep on hearing in the grapevine they're going to do remakes or a remake of Princess Bride. And I hope they never do.
Yeah, that's a movie they shouldn't remake.
No,
They remade War Games.
they did, and it was crap if I remember correctly.
I remember hearing they were going to, but I didn't know they actually did it.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, it wasn't as good as the Matthew Broderick one.
Of course not. Because
That's why we need new ideas, people. New ideas.
it's absurd, the whole thing, because for one, the 80s was a very different time when it came to computing technology compared to...
You can't just redo that movie and just put in current memes and all that. It doesn't work.
We got a new weapon for us. It takes down our evasiveness a lot.
but you want to tell people to prepare to die.
Yeah. Red Flame. Vulcan Rough. Summon the Vulcan. And I guess Skill Drain. I don't know, maybe it's good.